This is a story about some special stuff. This is a story from Muslim country. The story I told you yesterday, and now it's a Muslim tradition, Muslim country, about fakirs, yeah, about Sufis, master, yeah, about Islam, a great wise man, a prophet, etc., etc., yeah. And the master, or the Sufis master, they use also parables to talk to their disciples, yeah. As you know, if you use sometimes the conventional mean, the brain immediately like shut down. I say, no, I heard like that. I did not hear like this. They will put up of resistance. So most of the masters, they use parables, yeah, liken a situation into something and telling a story in order to drive home some spiritual point, yeah. So if they talk about roses, it's not really roses they're talking about, yeah. If they talk about beautiful girls, it's not really beautiful girls that the master are interested in or have in mind, yeah. Or even if they talk about jokes. So what I'm just trying to tell you that in the old time, the master used all means. It depends on the level of the disciples. He will use that mean to teach them. Yeah? Yeah. Because some people don't understand anything else if he's uneducated. At the case of the old time, many people illiterate. Yeah? Even nowadays, still have some illiterate people in the world. It's a sad thing, but it's the truth. So the master has to use all kind of means to drive home the spiritual point, yeah? Because he make it interesting so that the disciple listen, that's all. Just for example, one master in a Sufi's order, it's just a parable, it's not the real thing. He's supposed to ask every of the people who come into his house or into that house to smell the rose. They have that beautiful rose in the garden, in the corner, and then tell everybody go there to smell it, yeah, and describe what it is in 2 words only. Some people say something, some people say all kind of things. Only the one who say is a rose. And it can stay in his house. And everybody else who doesn't know anything about it or who write nonsense, then cannot stay. Miss the mark, you know, miss the point, yeah? Therefore, when a master talks about rose, it's not exactly the rose, okay? It's not about the rose that he talks about. It is just so to drive home something. Now, there's a man who planted an orange tree, yeah? It happened to be these orange trees are very special orange tree. It produces fruit only every 30 years. Or 20 years, a very long time. After 30 years, maybe they have fruit. So everybody tell him, what kind of orange that you plant? What for? You never know if you live until 30 years to eat this fruit, no? Why do you plant it? Yeah. And this person happened to be the chief of the priest. So the man who planted the orange say, oh yeah, I know that. But who knows, maybe I live until 30 more years to eat the orange. Or maybe, at least, you know, my descendants, yeah, my successor will be able to enjoy it. So what's the harm, you know? No problem. And then this story came to the king's ears, or he also came and have a look at the orange, and he also say the same thing. What for you plant the trees in your old age like this, in your middle age, past middle age, and you never know if you will live until 30 years to eat it? So the man answered the same. Yes, maybe, who knows, maybe I live until 30 more years, or at least my descendants will enjoy it. And the king agreed, said, okay, who knows, okay. Just in case I also, you know, the king, will live for another 30 years or more, And you will still live another 30 years, both of us, maybe, that long-lived people. Then could you please bring me some of these orange if it bears fruit? Yeah. So the man, of course, said, yes, it would be my honor and privilege to bring it to you. 30 years later, truly the orange tree bear fruits. So the man, remember, and he took a basket full of it. Yeah, cover it well, clean and nice, and bring it to the capital. And there he met the chief of security and say that the king has wanted some of this. So I bring it to him. So he reported to the king, and the king said, oh yeah, good man that still remember me after 30 years about what I wish. Good subject, good citizen. So I reward him abundantly with a lot of gold pieces. And he enjoyed the orange. It's very special, sweet orange. When you eat it, feel very, very energetic, very spiritually elevated, and feel very happy, contented. It's not just an ordinary orange. That's why it took 30 years to bloom, I guess. That's why it's a very precious orange. So, okay, said and done. He took his gold, the king took his orange, and everybody happy. It will happen that there's another woman nearby his house, and she saw what he does, and she also wants to offer the king some orange to get some gold. So she took some of her ordinary orange in her yard, put it in a similar basket, covered it well the way he did, and brought it to the capital, and demanded to see the king and to get the gold. But the security man knows all about it, So, of course, he doesn't let her in. And she came home with her own orange and complaining all the while. How come orange and orange? What? Why I don't have any gold? And that man have a lot of gold like that. She complained. Yeah. Because she was so angry and concentrate on gold only, She even forgot to ask the special orange planter what really happened. So she kept complaining all the time, all the way. Everybody knows about it. But the truth is, it was a special orange that the man offered to the king. It's similar. The master used this to point out to the disciples that methods are different. Yeah. Maybe you think you belong to this and that order or that religion, but you don't have the essence of it. Yeah? You don't have the lineage of initiation. You don't have the power connection to God. And that's not the same. So no matter how many oranges you have, it's not the same as the one specially cultivated and bloom only after 30 years. Precious, Precious. Yeah.